Welcome everyone to another episode of um, YouTube and football. So, if you like what you see here, this is your boy Gamer. If you like what you see here in previous, future, past, now, make sure you like, share, follow, subscribe, and tell your friends about this channel. So, um. And if you want to join, if you want to unlock me, if you want to join the NR family, make sure DM me and make sure comment below and let me know if you want to join it, or if you're on YouTube and want to join, let me know. I'll give you the site of the Live Me site, and I will give you just comment below or write me on my social medias. I'll give you the site and my name, and you could join. And or you want to do my wrestling promotion for universe mode for WWE 2K25, it's for free, and you could do the same thing. So let's get into business. Our matchup right now is for the 12 o'clock game. On Saturday is Vanderbilt, who's 4-1, take on Alabama, who's 2-2, and Testilla, Alabama. So, let's get to the game.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Commodores will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they'd get him on the ground at the 20. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down.
Breaks into the open on the left. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. One of the highlights of the year last season, Alabama went into Nashville coming off a win against Georgia and got knocked out of Nashville with their first loss to Vandy since snags it inside the 20. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
I'm a huge fan of offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in. They play up a little bit. They play a little bit more aggressive. They got more emotion, and the offense takes advantage. Nice big play over the top. Stay aggressive, offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Grab behind the line, it's Young. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give is to Miller. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. And will score. Touchdown, Alabama! Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he was throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 10 to Colorado. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plows through the defense. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Pavia. It's complete. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Welcome everyone, we're back. And we are at the first quarter, going on 2nd quarter. And it's Vanderbilt 7.
In there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding? A lot of times those are linebackers, those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Alexander. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Hudson. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Pulls it in. It's Washington. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man. It's Hoskins. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on 1st down. He lets it fly. Got it in stride at the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Vandy.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee in this. will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's loose. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half.
Welcome everyone to halftime. So now it's Vanderbilt 17, Alabama 20.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting it out there.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Gets rid of it. The sure hands, it's Alexander. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Spence. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Handoff to the lone back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Hoskins. There he goes. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Commodores have this offense rolling. Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period.
It's time for third quarter on the fourth quarter. It's Vanderbilt 20, Alabama 23. Let's go.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
So now it's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. 3rd down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown time! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 4 over UTSA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one. Oh, he's got some space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Pavia. Fires complete on the crosser. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Gets loose in the middle. Touchdown, Commodores. They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous.
He's got it along the sideline. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Going to take a shot at this DB. Got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
He's going for the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Bama.
And listen to the crowd. They're going absolutely nuts. If they get the extra point, they tie this thing. In all likelihood, it's going to overtime, and they've got the home field crowd behind them. What a huge advantage in this moment.
A gutsy call to go for the deuce to try to win the game right here. Trying to run it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Here's the situation. First, they have to recover the onside kick, then maybe time for a play or two. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. The offense just wants to run out the clock in this half. The D still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.